Man, I can't tell if I just seen a big bass under that dock or if it was a carp. If it was a bass, it was a mondo, and I need to get it right beside this if he's gonna bite. Right there. If that was a bass I saw, it's a big one. I think this is him. I gotta get the net right away. My heart's pumping because I know I seen a big bass. No, no, popped off. Oh no, oh no, oh no, no. I'm 100% that was the big bass. I mean big. I don't even want to talk about it. Hey guys, what is up? Matt here. Gonna do some fishing again. Like I said in my last video, today we are just gonna be hunting inside the channels or looking for some early spawning bass. Now I've caught a few, as you guys seen, that look like they have their tails a little bit bloody. I'm thinking some are on beds. Water's not as clear as it usually is, so it's really hard to see if there actually is any beds made yet. But our game plan is we're just gonna go in the coves. We're gonna push way back in there and see if we can come across any good sized fish. I'm gonna use from Cincos to cross to prop baits, top water, stuff like that, and maybe swim baits if we can't get some of these fish to bite. But we are gonna see if they're spawning, so stay tuned guys. Hopefully it's a good day. I came out midday. You guys can see here it is around 11:30 or around 11, something like that. I wanted to come out midday like this where the sun is up really high in the skies. That way if there are any beds, I have a way better chance of seeing them than if I came out in the morning or in the evening. We do have chop on the water here. You guys can see that. There is chop on the water, so that already is going to make it pretty difficult to see beds as it is. So hopefully when we go back into some of these coves here, we can actually see a little bit better back in there. But I'm hoping there's fish back in there. Like from my last video, I went to 2 different spots and they seem to be pretty stacked back in those coves. They weren't locked on anything. I didn't see any beds. They were just roaming around, and there was actually some pretty big fish. So. All right, guys, spot number 1. Spot number 1. Oh, spot number 1. Fish are ready, guys. Not even kidding. Second cast. That's a fish on a bed, it's gotta be. It's like carrying it off. That's gotta be, it's gotta be a spawning fish. There he is. That could be a little male. There we go. Okay. There we go. Probably a little male right there. That fish picked it up a few times. He kept carrying it off. I'm gonna get right back in there just to see if there's another one. Water's so like greenish from the rain that I'm not going to see any beds unless they're really shallow. A lot of times normally in this like, 8, 12 foot, you used to be able to see beds. But this year and last year we had a ton of rain, so you couldn't see any beds at all. It was way muddier last year than it is now. It was like mud. This is like almost like a green tint. Last year you couldn't see bedfish at all. This year's almost looking the same way, unless they're in the really shallow water. They got to be spawning here. Really surprised if they're not yet. I think I've maybe only caught 5 fish that kind of had the bloody tails, so they could just be starting too. If the water's only, that 57. They're probably not all spawning yet. First quick bite of the day though, that's what we're looking for. I think we can find the same pattern as last time, guys, with us, the craw on these docks here. Get shallow back here. Just kind of scouting on, I can actually see the bottom here. Looking pretty muddy. It's not looking ideal for bass to spawn. See a bluegill. Oh, there's a bass in front of me. Oh, there may be some bass up here. I see some activity. Hold on. This is where topwater comes into play. Alright, I'm gonna throw it up shallow. I've seen at least 5 bass swimming back here, so they're back here, but will they eat? Yep, there we go. Yes. That was sick. That was sick. It's a pretty nice one. Oh, he just threw it. That was pretty nice fish. That was a 2-pounder. Throwing on this, this like the Kelly Jr. or Kelly something, prop baiting bluegill. There's like a stump of rocks there too, and it looks like it goes to a deep hole. I made a really bad cast. Not gonna lie, that was sick. I did miss my opportunity to land them, but definitely, I think my game plan is definitely gonna work. Alright, now's the time where I pick up we're in shallow water. I'm gonna pick up the stinko. There we go. Didn't have any more luck back in the little spot I was just at. Oh. Little sneak attack on the Cinco right there. Roof of the mouth. Throwing a Power Team lures. Got on a little weighted wacky hook. Fat little fish, man. Go ahead and get him back. Thanks, buddy. Just working my way back out of that little spot. No, not very far. Right there. Where I had that topwater hit. I had a feeling I'd get that topwater hit too. It looked like one was waking at fish, chasing them to the shore. Didn't see any signs of beds, but I don't know. All right, heading into the next spot, going into the cove. Like I said, I did find a pattern the other day. You know, they seem to be really on the side of the docks, end of the docks, stuff like that. But since I saw some of those really big fish back in these coves, way back in here, I really want to target in these coves first and push way back in. And then after I start picking apart some of these inside these coves here, then I'll come back, you know, fish some of these docks, see if we can find any more fish off the docks, like we did earlier in our first spot where I flipped that little, for like second cast, he was hanging out right by the dock. So that's definitely a pattern, but there are big fish back in these coves here, so that's where we're going to look. And hopefully we can hook up with another topwater bite. That was awesome. That was a good 2-pounder. It was definitely one of the biggest ones of the day that I had bite. So let's keep going. Guys, not even joking. I see topwater activity. Look at that. You guys see that? I don't know what it is. No clue what it is. Oh my gosh. Please be a bass. This is crazy. What the heck is going on right here? Where did it go? What was that? Yo, there's fish biting. What? That's a big shad. It's trying to eat whatever that is right there. Oh, it hit my bait. Oh my gosh. There was like a big shad that was like, I don't know if it was hurt or... Man, the fish hit mine too. Just didn't get it. This is where I came the other day, yesterday. And I noticed some big bass on the right side. And it looked like they were chasing bluegill. And that's what made me want to come out here today and throw this prop bait. Let's see. There's one. Nice one. Stay down, buddy. I want to land you. He's coming. Boom. There we go, guys. On that Kelly Jr. prop bait. Bluegill color. Or bluegill pattern. There we go. Hopefully that's one of many right there. Nice fish, man. Love a good topwater bite. I think this might be my second or third fish on topwater of the year, and I'll take it. Yes. Oh, it came off. No. Dude, I seen the weight coming. Oh my gosh. Ooh. I'm leaving that channel now. Missed a couple opportunities. Landed one on the Kelly Jr. prop bait. Gonna go back and fish the crawl now because I know these fish are around docks. There's one. Yep. Oh man. There we go. Little fish there, but again, I could be catching a lot of these guys today, get them back, but I really want to focus in on those really shallow water channels. Probably flip, or not flip, pitch. I could probably pitch these docks all day and catch fish. That's why I'm hitting some of them on the way out, just to catch a couple. And then we'll hit them with that top water. I was just curious to see if I can get any of those shallow water bass to hit on that. As long as I keep my distance, because it gets clear water, they can see me pretty easily. But we know there's big bass off the docks too, because we've caught a couple. So we know there's big bass. There's one. Oh baby, what do we got? A nice one, really nice one. That's a football. That's a football. Get the net on him. Kaboom! That's a spawner if I've ever seen one. Look at the belly on that. That's definitely a spawning fish. $2.67, guys. 2.67. Fat fish, man. There we go, man. That's a belly. See you later, big girl. Like I said, I feel like we could do it all day. Just break down these docks and just pick them apart. Those are good fish. Don't get me wrong. I want to catch them. I really want to keep fishing like that. But my main goal today for this video is to head back in those channels in that super shallow water and try to find a mondo way back in there. That's the whole plan for today. I can't resist but to fish some of these docks on my way out, you know? I just gotta do it. I think this is him. I gotta get the net right away. No, no. Oh gosh, that's big. Thing is, I don't know if it was a bass or not. I have no idea. But it's just weird how I called it, because I seen him swim and he was kind of going this way, and I was like, dude, I gotta get it right back between here for that fish to bite. And sure enough, the thing freaking bit.